Hi, Woods of Odin here, responding to Therianthrope Andrew H. again, talking about paranormal experiences. I will not ever make a series of videos telling you about my paranormal experiences because I would waste at least a week on it. Um, However, it is it's refreshing to have somebody who is like myself, who likes to apply rational explanations to everything, actually speaking about the paranormal. I mean, it's not on the level of I'm gonna go debunk everything that's paranormal, but it's not on the level of, oh, blah blah blah, I had a dream about something, therefore it must be destined to happen, or I'm gonna go ask this Ouija board or this tarot deck who I'm gonna marry, or fuck. Okay, I mean there is a middle ground, really. Um, so it is refreshing to have somebody open up a discussion of the paranormal and to share stories without being on either one of the extremes. Now then, you did talk about a feeling of being watched. I have that feeling quite often, and I thought that I would share with you how I've dealt with it and how I have had success. And it's either going to work for you or it's not, and I hope that it does. And of course, somebody else might have ideas too, and I'm not going to quibble over religion. I don't care. Really, I don't care. Um, okay, what helps me in these situations is to get territorial. Whether it be simply saying, you're not invited, you're not welcome here, go away, or actually finding a way to mark your territory. Now, if holy water and declaring, in telling something to leave in the name of Jesus is what you put stock in, which, knowing you, I know that that's not your thing, but if that's what you put stock in, I would say do it. I don't care about religion. I've noticed that if you assert yourself and assert that a certain thing is your territory, your property, that the things that I feel like are watching me, they either go away or they back the fuck off. Some people might tell you, say, to mark your territory with sea salt, or perhaps hang something up. I would say hang something up that means something to you. I wouldn't prescribe some particular charm or sign of protection. Well, some people, I guess, they might, you know, hang up an Eye of Horus or something because to them it means protection. If it doesn't mean anything to you, don't use it. Pick something that means something to you. It doesn't have to be mystical or religious. It really just has to be yours, I think. You're marking your territory. It's kind of like pissing in the corner and declaring it yours. Um, I've, and you're gonna laugh at me for this. And hey, man, I could tell you about sleep paralysis and ways to deal with that. Um, if you want my Skype, send me a PM. I'll give you my Skype, and we'll see if we can talk, even though there's an ocean between us and several time zones. And tonight is a bad night because I'm sick tonight, as in I may have to, in the middle of this video, run to the bathroom. So, though I don't think I will, but anyway. But, yeah. I have, in moments of being somewhat awake, somewhat asleep, in that really groggy state, not necessarily paralyzed, but I've been there too. I've threatened to go find the deed of the house to prove that it's our fucking property, and whatever I felt like was watching me had no business there. Whether it left or not, well, I just went back to sleep. And I don't know. I have no clue. I just went back to sleep. But it tends to work. Shit tends to go away. Now, if it's purely psychological, that's okay. Shit tends to go away. Another thing that I did, there's a mirror on my wall, and it's not something I could take down. It's stuck there, and came with the house stuck to the wall. I would remove it if I could, or maybe hang up some kind of curtain or something like that. But actually, I could do that now that I think about it. Anyway, so in view of this mirror, I hung up an algiz. That's a rune. Looks like a bird foot. What I did is I grabbed some wire. I do wire sculptures, so I grabbed some wire out of my closet. I wrapped a bunch of red thread around it, like, hey numbnuts, look at this. And I stuck it up there. And what used to be crazy ass feeling that people were watching me through the mirror, yeah, superstitious, I will own it. Now it's more of like, sometimes I sort of kind of feel like people are watching me. Last night was a little bit different, but it was more of an internal thing rather than something that felt external. I didn't feel so much like people were watching me, but suffice it to say, I have some internal work to do. In fact, I really don't necessarily think all this or any of this is external. So, but yeah, mark your territory. Do something to mark that territory. I mean, if I've had so many experiences, I would sleep in that room out of principle. Really. Now, I don't suggest just being rude. I don't suggest picking fights or something. Like, if you think there's an entity, fucking trying to pick a fight with it or something, just because picking fights is stupid. And even if it's part of your own mind, you really want to pick a fight with part of your own mind? That's a bad idea. But definitely stand your ground. And if you want to use the lesser banishing ritual of the pinnacle, do it. If you want to do something else, do something else. It's up to you. What matters is what means something to you. What marks your territory is yours. Alright. Well, thanks for listening. This is Woods of Odin, and I do have a cool sign off. Albeit unoriginal.